All right, let's test this out, shall we? Let's do a test call to my voice agent here so you guys can see what I've been building.
Thank you for calling High Altitude Heating and Air. This is Margaret. I'm here to help you with any heating or cooling issues. What's going on with your system?
Yeah, Margaret, my furnace has been making some banging noises, and I don't know what's going on with it. Like it seems to be heating okay, but I just want to schedule somebody to get out here and take a look at it before it becomes something bigger and breaks down on me. It's kind of old.
That sounds frustrating, and it's smart to get it checked before it turns into a bigger problem. Can I get your first name, spelled letter by letter, please?
Yeah, it's Shane. It's Shayne.
Thank you. Let me spell that back to you. Shayne. Is that correct?
Yes.
Great, thank you. And your last name, spelled letter by letter, please?
It's Champlin. It's spelled Champlin.
Thank you. Let me spell that back. Champlin. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you, Shane. I see you're calling from 719-304-6390. Is this the best number to reach you?
No, it's actually 888-666-4433.
Okay, 888-666-4433. Is that correct?
Yes.
Thank you. What's the address where you need service?
It's 123 Faster Lane.
Thank you. And what city, state, and zip code is that in?
That's in Detroit, Michigan, 88633.
So that's 123 Faster Lane, Detroit, Michigan, 88633. Is that correct? And is Faster spelled Faster?
No, it's actually Phaster. Thanks for asking.
Thank you for clarifying. So that's Phaster. Just to confirm, your address is 123 Faster Lane, Detroit, Michigan, 88633. Is that correct?
Yes.
Thank you, Shane. Is this a house, apartment, or commercial building?
It's a house.
Thank you. Do you know what type of heating system you have? Furnace, heat pump, or are you not sure?
Oh, I don't know, man. It's pretty old. I think it's just the furnace.
Thank you, Shane. When did you first notice the banging noises from your furnace?
Just today, honestly. It's been working fine up till now.
Thanks for letting me know. Can you describe what the banging sounds are like? Are they loud? Do they happen when the furnace turns on or off, or at random times?
Definitely when it turns on, and then randomly as it's running.
Thank you. That's helpful. Just to confirm, you're looking to schedule a repair visit for this issue, correct?
Yeah. Is there any fees or anything?
Shane.
Like, does it cost anything to come out?
Yes. There is a $140 diagnostic fee for the technician to come out and assess your system. That fee goes toward any repair we do, so you're not paying extra for the diagnosis. Would you prefer a morning or afternoon appointment?
Wait, can you repeat that again? So you said it goes towards the repair if I decide to move forward?
Absolutely, Shane. The $140 diagnostic fee covers the technician coming out and figuring out what's wrong. If you decide to have the repair done, that $140 is applied to the total cost, so you're not paying it twice.
Okay, that makes sense.
Great, thank you. Would you prefer a morning appointment between 8 and 10 a.m. or an afternoon appointment between 1 and 3 p.m.?
Let's do afternoon.
Thank you, Shane. It looks like our afternoon appointments for tomorrow are currently full. Would you like to try for the next available afternoon, or would a morning slot work for you instead?
Actually, do you have anything on Friday?
It looks like Friday is also fully booked. Would you like me to check for the next available afternoon appointment after Friday, or would you prefer a morning slot sooner if one opens up?
Yeah, what do you have available in the morning?
I'm not seeing any available morning appointments for the next few days. Would you like me to keep checking for the next available slot, or would you prefer to be added to our cancellation list in case something opens up sooner?
What's the next available?
The next available appointments are on Monday, March 9th, with morning times starting at 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock, and 9:30 a.m. Would you like to book one of those times?
Yeah, let's do 9:30 on Monday. That'll work.
Okay, Shane, you're all set for Monday, March 9th at 9:30 a.m. The technician will call you about 30 minutes before they arrive, and the $140 diagnostic fee will go toward any repair you choose to do. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, I think that's it.
Thank you for calling High Altitude Heating and Air, Shane. We'll see you Monday morning. Have a great evening.
All right, so there you go, right? So interesting thing about this call, right? I called in, got banging in my furnace, and then she did a fantastic job empathizing with me, empathizing with what's going on. She gathered my information, first and last name, made me spell it so that she had the right information. And the key thing to notice here is the address. A lot of times with HVAC companies, you'll have somebody say a name like Helm, and the person on the other end of the phone, because phones are kind of, a little bit muffled sounding, they'll hear Elm, right? But if they put that in the system as Elm, well, you got a problem on your hands because you can't dispatch somebody to a house that is the wrong address, and you end up losing time and money. And so she has been set up to make sure that she validates the spelling of any street name anytime somebody gives one. So as you see in there, I said 123 Faster Lane, and then she actually asked me if Faster was spelled Faster, and I said, no, it's Phaster. So now she has the actual right address, and this is just a sort of checkpoint, a guardrail that we set up just so that nobody's address gets put in wrong into the system. And then she went through the process. She read me the diagnostic fee and told me that it gets rolled into the cost of the repair. And then I rebutted it, and I talked about it and asked her about it, asked her what the fees were. She told me what the fees were. And then I asked her to re-explain it. And she did a great job of that, reinforcing, removing the risk from the situation. I've heard so many HVAC calls where the person who is taking the call just says the diagnostic fee and fails to deliver it in the right way, that it's going to get rolled into the service and repair cost. And then the person gets sticker shock, and they're just like, oh, that's expensive, just to take a look at it. And then they just hang up and they call somebody else, right? Happens a lot. And so we've got her set up to read that properly. And then if I object to it and I say, whoa, that's expensive, she'll be like, yeah, I totally get that. It's going to get rolled into the cost. It's to cover the after hours fees, right? Whatever the situation that we're calling about. And then she goes in and she actually checks the CRM's calendar. That's why there was a little bit of delay there, is that she's actually going into, the AI agent is going into the calendar system and pulling what is available as far as appointments are concerned. And as you could see, they were all filled up for this week. So we went back and forth kind of trying to find a time that it could be scheduled. And then she let me know the next available was on Monday in the morning. And so then I picked one. And then if we went into the calendar tool, you would see in the CRM that there is an appointment now scheduled for Monday at 9:30 a.m. So fully designed system, and basically designed to take after hours calls. It handles emergencies. So if I would have said that my heat is out, it would ask me how cold it is outside. And if it was under 40 degrees, it would automatically make the determination that this needs to be something that's dispatched tonight. And then it would read the after hours diagnostic fee, which is the double cost, right? Most companies charge significantly more for after hours and weekend diagnostic fee, right? Because the office is closed. So she would tell me about that. And then she would even explain that again, that it gets rolled into the cost, the whole thing. So she's really, really good at being able to handle these calls in the way that is ideally the best way to handle an incoming call for an HVAC company. And she'll handle it this way every single time, 24 hours a day, never takes a day off, never has a bad day, won't forget anything, will always validate the address, will always validate even the service areas. So what we'll do is we'll set up, whenever we bring on a new client, especially for HVAC companies, is you'll service these zip codes that are far away. And what will happen is you will service certain people that are far away with certain services that are higher dollar, but you won't go out there for maintenance, right? Because it's just 2.5, 3 hours away, and it's kind of a waste of money to send somebody that far, especially if you don't know it's a sure thing, a revenue generation on that job. And so we can set it up to where the AI agent will look at that database of zip codes, and it will even tell the caller, yeah, that's out of our area. Would you like a call back to see if there's some way that we can help you? Or we'll just tell them that, no, we don't service that area. We're very sorry. We could set it up to handle that situation however you want. So as you could see, fully built system to handle after hours calls for an HVAC company. Now, another thing is that if it's a gas, like a CO2 or gas call, where they say like, yeah, I smell gas, I smell CO2, she'll stop everything. She'll be like, call 911, get off the phone, get everybody in out of the house as soon as you can, and make sure you call 911, and then we can give you a call back after that once everything is settled and you've gotten that dealt with. So she knows when there's an actual like emergency need to get people out, a 911 kind of situation as well. So she handles multiple different routes. She can reschedule appointments. So if I called back in now and I said, yeah, this is Shane, and I need to reschedule my appointment for Monday to another day, she could go into the database, pull up my appointments, cancel it, and then reschedule me for another day as well. So all this stuff can happen all automatically without having to hire somebody, without having to have like an off-site call center handling it that doesn't have access to your CRM or Jobber or Service Titan. And we can set this whole thing up to basically handle that call however is necessary and how you run your business. And so really great technology, can recapture a ton of revenue, especially if you're using voicemail or a call center, because as you know, those are pretty mediocre as far as the way to handle those calls. Handling a call is not handling it well. Those are two separate things. So if you have questions about this, or you want to know what this is like for your business, or you have a business that is not doing a great job of capturing after hours calls, like maybe your business is closed, but you would love the ability to be able to take calls and actually schedule into your calendar when your business is closed. So the next day you walk in, you've actually got some appointments booked for whatever kind of business that you have. That is exactly what we can set up for you, and we can make it automated, and we can build it around your business so it has a knowledge base of what your business is and can answer any questions, can handle objections, and can close and get people into an appointment. So this is what we're building these days. And again, my company now is called Risen Voice AI, and we build these AI automation and systems specifically for recapturing revenue and setting appointments for local HVAC and home service companies or local service businesses. So if that's you, if you know somebody that has this problem of not being able to answer every call 24 hours a day consistently and really get those appointments scheduled, then pass this on to them so they can actually see what it is that we're doing here and how we can help them as well. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments.